Always a black woman. Always a black woman willing to throw her body on the front line. Always a black woman always willing to stand up and speak for injustices. Always a black woman that is saving you from your motherfucking self. And y'all wonder why black women are sitting in the back waiting for y'all to just stand up and say something. But in the case of Representative Nicole Collier and the fact that she had to put herself in harm's way, she had to be the one that faced the scrutiny. She had to be the one standing there with someone that she did not know, watching her every fucking move, like she was a criminal. It's wild work when a quorum or breaking quorum is just as American as apple pie. And for some of you all that don't understand American history and think that you are the biggest patriots that ever walked this fucking country, is wild fucking work, because Abraham Lincoln did it. In fact, he went out of a fucking window with several other people to break quorum. But you all are sitting here trying to criminalize a black woman. The fact of the matter is, she could not even be on the phone to have a phone conversation with the DNC without being threatened that she was going to be charged with a felony. But then it was a black woman that should have been running this country that absolutely was the winner, as a lot of these different things are coming out or pointing as so, that called her and said, you know what, I'm watching you. I'm watching you do the hard things. I am watching you make the hard decisions. I am watching you really put yourself out there, and, you know, letting her know how proud of her she was and all the things. That is true democracy. And that's what we could have had if you all were not afraid to vote for a black woman that enjoys joy. Because, of course, Kamala was overqualified for the fucking position. But instead, y'all gave it to an elderly toddler who glues his hair down. Now, while she had to go and address her colleagues across the line, and it was so masterfully done that, you know, they sat there and they turned 50 shades of crimson red, or as we call it, cowardice red, because like she let them know, you all held her hostage and tried to stifle her voice, as you are stifling the voices of so many minorities because you just stripped away their districts in that way so that you could win. And you knew that you could not win any other way. And that right there shows that you are nothing more than a bitch. And in this day and age, the fact of the matter is, no one ever will respect someone who has to cheat to win. It's not being smart. It is showing that you lack the capability to win any other way than cheating. And it's so interesting that, you know, that is. Now, Texans, is absolutely wild work that y'all have voted in the Hot Wheels crew the way that y'all did, and how that man played in y'all's face, and absolutely did not make priority of voting on funding for you all that were affected by those floods. And the fact of the matter is that y'all have lost businesses, you have lost homes, you have lost family members, and you just need something to help you be whole again. And that was not priority. But you know what was priority in that new special session was introducing and expanding the agenda to say that he wants something to do for these rogue lawmakers. Now, I don't know if he was looking in the mirror, but he obviously was, because those people did not break any laws. They broke egos, but they didn't break laws. Because, again, what they did was as American as apple pie. But the fact of the matter is, you didn't care enough to vote for your constituents to have funding when he absolutely has. And here's the thing, y'all, he doesn't even have to do that. He can wield his pen and do that separately, and he has not done that. And the fact that y'all are not on that man's neck is insane. But you know what else he decided not to allow to be voted on as well, or the fact that they will not be voting to make sure that those files are released? So everything is big in Texas. Yo, y'all big on protecting the ones that don't need protection, the ones that absolutely need exposing. And that should make you want to call for the searching of some computers and things that belong to those men. Because why are they so hell bent on protecting someone that should be exposed? Because remember, it's all about protecting women and children. But y'all let them perish in them floods, and y'all still ain't made them families whole. And I mean, money won't do that, but at least it's something. Now, again, y'all continuously letting this little man play in y'all face, and the fact that he is doing all that he can until he is out. And y'all got a couple more years with his ass. So I'm going to say, bring back shame. That's what you need to do. Shame needs to be brought back, because why are you all letting someone play in your face for someone who glues their hair down? Please make it make sense. America's not a real place, and if y'all don't do better with voting and showing up for voting, I'm gonna tell you, this right here is going to be the norm, and it's going to be the norm in other states. The allowance of mediocre white men running amok. Mediocre wild men gone wild.
Like and subscribe to Mom's channel.